is up, everybody, and welcome back to my channel. And today we are back on the island with Love Island. If you guys don't remember, in the last episode, the girls are ready to cut Roscoe out, isolate him. Well, particularly Lottie in general is ready to isolate him, get him out of here, be gone. But Marisol really likes him, so in this chapter. Maybe not this chapter, but in this episode, the guys are having a pageant to see who is the most dateable. So let's just jump right into this thing. Gary's nan used to say, if you want to prove a girl your boyfriend material, win a I don't know, Mr. Love Island contest. She's a strange one, is Nan. While the boys are busy stuffing their budgies, smudging, but in figuring out how to showcase their talent, the girls are practicing their judging skills by, well, being judgy. All right, so here we all are, and our girl Jay aunt say, "Look at her. She looks good. She looks bomb. Like, nobody's touching our girl. Like, this is how it's meant to be, ladies. The lads flopping around trying to impress us while we lounge by the pool. But what are they meant to be doing? Aren't talent shows all skimpy swimsuits and speeches about world peace? Bring on the sexy swimwear, I say. I can't wait to see what Noah's hidden talent is. She's defo already seen his hidden talent." The girls laugh and nudge Hope, who goes red. "What are you going to be looking for, Beyonce? What makes a guy Mr. Love Island? Sex appeal, talent, personality? Um, maybe personality? I need someone I can have a laugh with. Otherwise, it's not happening. Noah checks all of those boxes. He's aced this challenge. Do you think Bobby will make a cake? He better make a cake. I'm not into cake. Who cares about cake? Like, he better make a cake. Like, his skills are like top tier. Come on. That's gotta be the main perk of coupling up with a professional chef. Homemade cakes. If he wants my vote, he better be get baking. At least Bobby has a skill. What's Gary going to do? Talk about his nan? Oh, don't be mean. It's sweet that he's so close to his nan. A bit too close to his nan, if you ask me. Are you trying to say he fancies his nan? Marisol might be onto something. He just loves his nan. What if there is no nan? What if there is no nan? I mean, it is weird the way he talks about his nan, but I mean, maybe he just loves her. Maybe he just loves her. It's a sweet quality. Stop psychoanalyzing everything. Oop. Maybe you should analyze your taste in men, Marisol. Oop. Gary is pretty handy. Bet he could make a shoe rack out of lollipop sticks. Oh, that's good. I think most of the guys have something going for them. What's Rocco's talent crocking on all your mates in a day? Hope puts a sympathetic arm around Lottie while Marisol analyzes her nail polish. He's an idiot. Don't give him the time of day. Don't worry, he's getting nothing off me but bad vibes. Rocco's been terrible. He won't be getting 2 words out of me unless he starts talking about arteries. Well, they're poisonous, and it happened in Cumbria? How close is that? It doesn't matter how good his snake chat was. We weren't talking to him, Bria. Bria pouts and crosses her arms. Rocco's not all that bad. You shouldn't be judging him too harshly. I'll judge however I like. Thank you very much. Be real, Marisol. Would you date someone who's done what he's done? I couldn't date a guy I outright knew I couldn't trust. I don't know. There's something about bad boys. Am I right, Beyonce? Bad boys, I think they're sexy. I prefer nice guys. All that matters is his six pack. I mean, every girl loves a bad boy, so we're not going to sit here and be like, I prefer nice guys, blah, 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 because that's not true. We all like bad boys. I mean, they're sexy. Like, it's true. I don't know what it is about them, but I can't explain it. I can't. It's called being a tool bag. Come on, girls. The talent show is divine providence, or it's a fun contest, and we should put this Rocco drama behind us. Beyonce was right when she said we should stop this. You and snakes. As far as I'm concerned, he doesn't exist. Really, Lottie, your recollection to let this go? You watch Lottie glare at Marisol. I think I left my water bottle in the kitchen. Me too, Beyonce. You're filling up your water bottle when you hear a hiss. Psst. If all these snake talk has attracted an actual snake, psst. You turn around, the noise, hand raised, ready to chuck your bottle. It's only Noah. Psst. Beyonce, Bobby needs your help. Help with what? He looks around furtively. Mr. Love Island, I can't talk out here. Come with me. He's upstairs. Noah darts off towards the villa and you follow. If you want to win a Mr. Love Island contest, read the judges' makeup and wardrobe. A passion fruit scented mist lingers in the air as you follow Noah into the dressing room. The first thing you see is Bobby corroborating himself into one of Priya's dresses. Henrik is looking at different lipsticks. Are you sure it won't be too much? No, pal, that's definitely your color. It's like Miss World meets the horror movie about the evil clown. What have I just walked in on? You've got to help Jayon say, I can't get Priya's dress on. Priya's dress? I suppose it would be a good excuse to get personal with Bobby, and then would put me in his good books. Plus, the lads really respect him, so helping him could be useful. Although I could always help someone else. Yeah, we're gonna help Bobby. You will win that crown. Bobby breathes a sigh of relief. Thanks, Beyonce. You've saved my skin. I won't forget this. Right, let's talk winning strategy. Come with me. Taking Bobby to the bedroom to find his hidden talent. Nice try, Beyonce. We've all heard that one before. So there's the swimsuit bit, and then there's the hidden talents, and then some kind of speech. Don't worry about the swimsuit. You've got a hot bod. It's just for laughs. It's just walking. You got a hot bod, Bobby. You got a hot bob. You look at Bobby over and bite your bottom lip. Bobby goes red and rubs the back of his neck. Let's move on to the next bit then. Oh, did he not like that? Oh. Oh, okay. Okay. With the speech, all you have to do is be yourself. Is being myself going to be enough? It's enough for me. Be true to yourself. You're right. Be Ryan Gosling. Be Ryan Gosling. Well, being true to yourself is enough for me. Like, you look closer to Bobby and smile. I think you're the most dateable guy here. Bobby smiles back at you. That's a really sweet thing to say. The part you want to get right is the hidden talent bit. For example, I can name every English monarch, do a backflip, do that taxi whistle, burp the alphabet. Do a backflip? I guess. I don't believe you. You take a step back and check that nothing's in the way. Bobby crosses his arms and looks amused. You bend your knees and do an effortless backflip. His jaw drops. I can do that in a million years. I'm not asking you to. That's my talent. The point is, it doesn't have to be something major. It can be entertaining or surprising or unusual. I got it. I know what I'm going to do. Are you planning on telling me? I wouldn't want to ruin the surprise. At least give me a clue. Let's just say I've got a few tricks up my sleeve. I hope that's a good thing. Bobby takes your hand and glances at you. It's a look you haven't seen before. You feel yourself blushing. He leans in and gives you a gentle kiss on the cheek. I'm really lucky to be coupled up with a great girl like you. I'm so happy you showed up, Beyonce. Of course, I was going to show up. What are mates for? I expect a check in the post. Rent me my money, Bobby. No, I'm just kidding. Of course I'm going to show up. I think the world of you. Everything is quiet for a moment, and Bobby looks at you as if he's seeing you clearly for the first time. He brushes a strand of hair away from your face, and you feel the warmth of his hand across your cheek. I guess I should get ready then. Go and win that sash. Bobby gets up and makes his way back towards the dressing room, and he looks back and flashes you a smile. I wonder what his hidden talent is. You step back outside and the girls have draped themselves over the daybeds. How's it looking in there? I'm telling you, it's chaos. What are they doing? You don't want to know. Anyway, we'll be finding out soon. You stretch out and enjoy the feeling of the sun's warmth on your skin. The calm is interrupted by Pring's yelling, I got a text! Ladies, take your seats at the judges' table. It is time to decide which boy has what it takes to be crowned Mr. Love Island. We are in for a right treat. Excitedly, you all make your way over to the lawn to take your places at the judges' table. It's the moment we've all been waiting for, our first ever Mr. Love Island. The categories include swimsuit, speech, and my personal favorite, hidden talent. Over to you, Gary. Welcome to Mr. Love Island. The girls ooh and ah over the makeup to the pool area. Check out how fancy they made it. Can we keep the panels? Oh, it's so Miss World. We've got 3 rounds of fun for you lovely ladies. At the end of them, one of the Love Island boys gets a pretty sash and a tiny crown. It's called a tiara, Gary. Not to mention a special something to be announced. The Islanders ooh and giggle. This is so exciting. We kick off with the swimwear round. Our first contender, sexy, suave, and great with his hands. Gary holds his hands up to cheer for the girls. Form an orderly queue, ladies. He struts around the pool to the music and pauses to strike different muscular man poses. Sweet Lord. Go, Gary, go. When he arrived in front of the judges' table, he slowly removes his top to reveal his muscular chest and abs. Have you been working out? Take it all off. Woo, shake it, Gary. Just tell him to shake it, shake it, shake it, shake it. Gary begins to whine away to the rhythm of the music. I can't look away. It's hypnotic. Seductively, Gary approaches Marisol and she can't stop laughing. What are you doing? Gary pulls out a bottle of baby oil and squirts it on his chest to howls of laughter from the girls. Marisol rubs the oil into Gary's chest, cringing all the way. Don't act like you don't love it. It isn't an act. I hate to be the fellow that had to follow that. Next is the best thing to come out of Sweden since a BBA and meatballs. It's Henrik. Oh my. What the? He looks like a mermaid threw up on him. Henrik emerges in that swimming trunk covered in glitter, wearing bright red lipstick. Why is he wearing my lippy? And why does it look better on him? Work it, Henrik. Yes, queen. Drop it like it's hot. Not enough attitude. Or drop it like it's hot, baby. Drop it down to the ground, does his version of a twerk to howl from the girls. Steady on, you're going to shake all your glitter off. That's what I'm talking about. Next up, a master baker who's sure to get your temperature rising. It's Bobby. Oh my god. He looks amazing. Bobby emerges in a dress. All the girls erupt into laughter with the exception of Priya. That's my dress! The girls clap and Bobby struts his way to the judges' table. Glad you're loving the show, ladies. I've been practicing. Bobby loses his footing and falls hard on the decking. He commando rolls into his feet and runs off, leaving the girls in hysterics. Bobby spots you and takes a bow, falling with a cheeky wink. That was the best thing I had ever seen. Next up, a man who never misses a flight, Rocco. Rocco's up next. Aisha, cheer, boo under your breath. Stay quiet. We won't make things awkward. We'll give him a little cheer. That's fine. Marisol smiles at you and joins in, and Lottie shakes her head at you both. Rocco begins to run through yoga poses to show off his physique. Lottie yawns loudly while Priya and Hope share notes. Correct his poses, roll your eyes, clap politely. We'll just clap politely. You clap politely, and Marisol joins in, and Rocco joins his hands in thanks. Moving swiftly on, he's everyone's favorite bit of posh. It's Lucas. Lucas appears at the other end of the pool and dives in. What's he doing? He's meant to show off his swimmer and have to go for a dip. Lucas emerges, pulling himself out of the water, his muscles glistening in the sun. Am I the only one watching this in slow motion? His trunks are clenching to all the right places. Suddenly, I'm really thirsty. Can we make him do it again? I've seen better. Suddenly, I'm really thirsty. Noah and Abraham wrap up the swimwear context, making temperature soars with their sculpted physiques. As the boys get ready for the talent round, the girls put their heads together to compare notes. I love that we're getting to judge all the boys. This is a dream come true. Favorites girls, who's tickling your fancy? Bobby's top of my list. No surprise here, but it's Noah all the way. But after that display, Lucas is a close second. Jancer, who's your favorite so far? Psh, Bobby, duh. Me too. Who's ready to see some hidden talent? Get him out, boys. Steady on, loser. First, we have a man of few words. Let's give it up for Noah. Wonder what his talent's going to be. I bet it's something to do with books. For my talent, I need the help of a lovely assistant. We'll just watch because we're pretty sure. Okay, well, I thought Hope was going to volunteer, but okay, never mind. Priya waves her hand frantically in the air, and Noah beckons her over, and Priya takes a seat. Noah's fingers move through Priya's hair like lightning. He teases and cross-sections her hair. All done. Priya runs her hand through her over the back of her head, amazed to find an expertly plaited French braid, and gives it a little twirl. It looks gorgeous. The girls applaud, clearly impressed, and Hope beams with pride. Takes me forever to do a French braid. Next up, we have our resident shaman. It's Rocco. Rocco emerges holding a tin can that he rattles ceremonially. Today I will be performing a ritual I learned on my travels in Iceland. Gary and Lottie roll their eyes at the same time. A cleansing ritual to invoke a blessing from the spirits. You might want to find cover, girls. It's about to pour down. Rocco begins stomping his right foot and chanting while rattling his tin can. Lottie looks on interest. You look up to the sky for a second. It looks like it's getting dark. The dance goes on and on and on. 3 long minutes later, the girls are bored, and Rocco looks worried. Rocco's dancing is doing nothing. You can do it, Rocco. Time's up. Try jumping higher. Time's up, baby. Time's up. Go on. Only a few more minutes. Deontay's right. No sign of a storm, Rocco. Next, clearly the spirits have been watching and they aren't impressed. The dejected Rocco headed back to the boys. Abraham gives him a reassuring pat on the shoulder. It worked in Reykjavik. Don't know what that is. Moving swiftly on, or how to pronounce that actually. Abraham's act involves a blindfold and a Rubik's Cube. Christian Grey, eat your heart out. Abraham removes his shirt and then sits on the ground with the Rubik's Cube in his hand. Hope, can you secure my blindfold, please? It's on tight. She waves her hand in front of him to no reaction. He can't see a thing. Start the timer, Marisol. Marisol starts the timer and Abraham begins to do ab crunches and twist and click the Rubik's Cube into place. The girls watch in anticipation. He's on 20 crunches. He's never finishing it. Cheer him on. Hey, come on, Raheem. You got this. 40 seconds, Raheem. Done. That was 44 crunches in 40 seconds. He removed his blindfold, proudly holds up the completed cube. Priya stands up to applaud. That was ridiculously hot. It was definitely quicker than Rocco's bit. The afternoon is a world of questionable talents like Henrik's eyebrow denting. Let the rhythm take you over, ladies. This is just creepy. Some talents are hard to watch. Gary's not going to eat that raw onion, is he? Prepare to be amazed. It's like watching a starved donkey. Gary, you're sleeping outside tonight. I can smell your breath from here. Other talents need to take an eye out. Observe as I peel this boiled egg using one hand. Why is he blowing into the boiled egg? Is he going to really the egg shoots out of his hand and heads towards Lottie. Hit, duck, push. Hit. You bat the egg out of the way and it hits Marisol. Oh, I'm so sorry, Marisol. Oh, I'm so sorry. What the heck, Beyonce? Sorry. Ta-da. Playing fast and loose with the word talent boys, Bobby plans to amaze the girls with his sleight of hand and a dress that leaves nothing to the imagination. If you look closely, you'll see I'm wearing nothing more than a skimpy frock. That's not even the most revealing one I bought. And either he's stuffed the bottom half or he needs a doctor immediately. Wait, what's this I can feel? Bobby pulls out a large handkerchief from his cleavage and shakes it out to show nothing is hidden within it. And with the flick of his wrist, a puff of smoke, the handkerchief disappears and a perfect cupcake appears in his hand. Or is he hiding that? Oh no, not the bulge. Something sweet for someone sweet. He places the cupcake in front of you. Oh, thanks, babe. There's no way I'm eating that. I'm not really a cupcake person. Thank you, baby. You're so sweet. I love cupcakes. You're really going to eat that, are you? That concludes the talent round. Bobby's still top of my list. Poor Rocco. This is not going well for him. It's poetic justice. Yeah, poor guy. Maybe the spirits can help. I mean, poor thing. Like, it's sad. It's not been his day, has it? Save your sympathies. I think Atul deserves it. He's still got a chance to turn it around. Let's see what he does. It's time for the speeches and Bobby's up first. Someone once said you can't rush love. It was probably a singer, Gary's Nan, one of those loose women. Would you say it's probably a singer? Do you mind, Beyonce? I'm giving a speech here. Oh, I'm sorry, Bobby. My bad. Anyway, I'm pretty sure they must have been an amazing baker. It takes time and the right ingredients to craft the perfect pastry. The same goes for finding someone special. When I do find her, she'll always have a fresh pastry in her hand and a smile on her face. Cheer, slow clap, eye roll. Cheer, because that was cute. Bobby flashes you a big smile. Thank you, ladies. Someone better eat that cupcake. It was made with love. Next up is big old softy Gary. I wanted to talk about something close to my heart. So your Nan then, your pecs, solving puzzles, I don't want to be rude. That's so rude. Like we're like rudely interrupting him. But like your Nan, actually not my Nan, but she does get a mention. We expected nothing less. Some of you know that my Nan is big on charity work. She taught me to give back to society and to get involved in community issues. I've helped her out at the soup kitchen and helped her build the local youth century. I may not bang on about spiritual connections or being one with the world, but I care about the folk around me, and I know that if I win Mr. Love Island, I'll bring that community spirit to the house. Wow, I've never seen a serious side of Gary before. And to drop it off, just look at me. No need to pinch yourselves, ladies. I'm real. And there it is. Gary has my vote. Is a sweetheart. Stinks of onions. He's a sweetheart. He's not so bad, I guess. Next up is Rocco. Getting ready to be led in a group chant, I came into the villa to find my soulmate and make a meaningful connection. Rocco's talking about soulmates. This is the perfect time to mock him, defend him, discuss soulmates. Um, I don't want to do either, so I guess discuss soulmates. Do you girls believe in soulmates? I mean, it could be possible. I think I might have found my soulmate. On my journey to find love, I've made mistakes. He looks towards Lottie, but she averts his gaze and stares at her notebook. Mistakes I deeply regret, but to err is human and to forgive is divine. Hopefully, the connection I make in the villa will blossom into something wonderful, and that energy can lift the clouds that seem to be hanging over the villa. Ugh, the cheek of this guy. Rocco takes a seat to a smattering of applause, and the remaining speeches continue. Life is all about real human connections, getting to know people, and really enjoying life together. Oh, Henrik's so sweet. I've been lucky to never have known true hardships, which is why I take nothing for granted. Not money, not friendships, and definitely not love. Lucas must be absolutely minted. Noah is up next. Hope cheers as he takes the mic. I am probably the least dateable guy in this villa, if I'm being honest. Is he Hope shaking her head in surprise? What's he doing? Because I think it's clear to everyone by now that there's only one woman in here who I want to date. Noah's already decided that Hope is the one. That's so romantic, a bit stupid, too soon to know. Oh, it's romantic. But I think Mr. Love Island should be the one who shows that it's possible to find love in here. And I remind me that with the right person, you can be a better version of yourself. And that's what I feel with you, Hope. Oh, babe, I'm gonna cry. Abraham takes his place in front of the judges to give the final speech of the afternoon. I'm way more confident talking about superheroes than cracking on to girls. I'm a bit like my heroes, only what you all see is my alter ego. For what's inside, that's the hero. Inside, there's someone who truly believes in truth and justice, someone who believes in real love. And I may not always say the right thing, but I do try to do the right thing. And if I won Mr. Love Island, you can always count on me to be honest and do the right thing. So Abraham thinks he's one of the good guys. That's boring. Actually, really sweet. That's all players say. That's actually really sweet. The boys and girls applaud. Right, ladies, it's time to make your decision. You huddle together to add the points. Abraham was great, but I think I'm going with Lucas. So that's 15 for Lucas. That's 5 more than Rocco. I think we're all a bit harsh with your scoring. Ugh. Voted down Henrik for that weird eyebrow thing. Yeah, and after Lucas attacked you with that egg, Marisol pouted. Fine, so it's a tie between Noah, Gary, Abraham, and Bobby, basically. Well, Noah gets my vote. Abraham was great, but so was Gary. It's really hard to decide. I'm torn between Bobby and Gary. They both had me in stitches. Who do you think should win Mr. Love Island? Say, Bobby. Duh. Hello. Bobby is hands down the most dateable guy in here. He gets my vote. The girl was deliberate a few minutes longer, and the deciding vote is down to Priya. Okay, final decision. I agree with Beyonce. Bobby should win. That's settled then, girls. The boys line up in front of the judges' table, and Hope hands a sash and a tiara ready to crown Mr. Love Island. There was only one clear winner. We all agree he was the most dateable, we all most likely to go on a date with. The Love Island boy we decided was the most dateable is Bobby. Oh, he's so cute. Oh, look at him. Bobby jumps up and down screaming. He gives Gary a massive hug and shakes everyone's hands before running up to Hope. He places a sash on him and he fans his fake tears. Bobby's phone beeps. We got a text. Must be that special prize. What's it say? Congratulations on winning Mr. Love Island. For your prize, you'll be getting a phone call from someone special. I can't believe it. I'm going to speak to someone from back home. I wonder who's it going to be. You've got to give a speech before your call. The islanders cheer, speech, 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 and Bobby turns his face and beaming. I like to start by giving a special thanks to Giance for helping me out earlier. It would have been easy for her to say no, but Giance's not the kind of girl to leave you in your hour of need. You can count on her to give you advice, boost your confidence, and be a mate when you need one. Just so you know, Giance, if there was a Miss Love Island contest, you get my vote. That special talent was too much. Bobby smiles at you and the girls look at you curious. What's this talent then? Wouldn't you like to know? Before Bobby can carry on, the boys rush over and push him into the pool. Thanks for that. Now my sash is wet. Mr. Love Island has been crowned, and we've all learned a little something about the boys. Red is Henrik's color, Bobby, or better than Priya, and now Ken's. Okay, guys, and we're back with another episode. The scent of banana and mango hits you as soon as you open the door to the dressing room. Why does it always smell like a breakfast buffet fruit salad in here? Priyanka bounds over to you. Here, babes, try some of this. She's holding a bright colored bottle of body spray. Priya wants to help me get ready for the evening. Sure, why not? What is it? I can manage by myself. Sure, why not? What is it? Great. She covers her eyes with one hand and sprays you all over with the other. A cloud of coconut scented mist fills the room. Bloody hell, Priya. Sorry, babes, but now we're all fabulously tropical. Tell me that's not the best thing you've ever smelled. I don't think the one is really my scent, you know? I prefer something darker, more intense, cloves, sandalwood, that kind of thing. Babe, I totally get you. It's so important to find the right scent for your personality. What's your thing, Beyonce? My scent is something light and floral, dark and earthy, something fruity. Honestly, I want something fruity. Try this. It's dragon fruit and gooseberry. She grabs a bottle off the table and squirts a few couple of sprays in your direction. Smells like a smoothie Rocco would invest in to cover the taste of wet grass. Although to be fair, there's so much perfume and body spray in here, I'm not even sure what I'm smelling anymore. That's true. Would you guys mind toning it down? It's kind of hard to enjoy my coffee when I'm tasting guava and pine forest with every sip. You look over at Marisol, and her space on the makeup tub is full with half-empty coffee cups. Sorry, we got to be our absolute best this evening. After seeing the boys this afternoon, I'm worried they're wearing our styles better than we are. And that's saying something when me and Jayonce are around. They looked incredible. Some were better than others. Let's not overstate it. They looked incredible. I almost didn't want to show how impressed I was. Bobby was like a revelation in my dress. I've got to say, I'm a little bit jealous of you, Jayonce. Although the way Raheem popped his shirt buttons right off, I was like having my very own superhero. How did you feel about Bobby's performance, Beyonce? How did I feel? I fancy him even more. He was great. So Priya wasn't the only one who was hot and bothered afterwards. Do you think Bobby is ever going to take that sash off? I bet you he wore it when he was getting his phone call. He's really proud of himself, and so he should be. I think we all saw a different side of the guys this afternoon. They put on a good show, but they put themselves out there too. I think Noah said was really sweet. Noah basically said that he only wanted to date Noah Hope. He's such a sweetheart. You kind of made him sexier. Does he like being kept on a leash? He's such a sweetheart. He is. Noah's really, really sweet. Isn't he just? You're so lucky. Marisol goes to pick up her phone and drops it on the table. Her compact falls onto the floor and powder goes everywhere. And that's what happens when I don't get to finish my coffee. We'll clean it up later. What does the text say? Girls, you have an important decision to make tonight. The boys are waiting for you at the fire pit. Hashtag dress to impress. Obviously, they've all worked it out tonight. Henrik was walking that lipstick, and I bet he wants to show us how good he looks without it. They know we're going to be judging them again tonight, and this time it's serious. I'm so excited. I love it when my guys dress up for me. I'm not being outdue by any of them, that's for sure. She turns around back to the table and starts going through all her makeup. Praise her. I should be sure I look my best too. I don't want to be outdone by the guys if we have to stand there and judge them again. Alrighty. I think I kind of like this. This is really cute. I might buy this one. We might get this one. Let's get this one. We haven't had anything new, so yeah. That is the one, babes. You want a spritz to go with that? Period, Priya. You know poo. Thank goodness we're out of the dressing room. If I keep coming home smelling like women's perfume, the missus will think I'm having an affair. Oh, who am I kidding? There's no Miss Narrator waiting for me back home. I sleep in a single bed in a shed behind a TV editing studio. Oh, okay. I'm sorry. The boys are standing in a line by the fire pit as you arrive. Well, Beyonce, I'm sure I'll be hit with a sugar rush soon. Why? Your new look is so sweet. Oh, Bobby's so cute. He's so cute. For heaven's sake, I knew he'd still be wearing that sash. I did earn this. You think I'm going to give up being Mr. Love Island before I have to? Should I say something to him? You've earned it. Keep wearing it. You probably should have changed. If you want to wear it into bed, you've earned it. Keep wearing it, baby. Don't worry. I will. Did you wear that sash when we were on the phone? Obviously. It was a video call, too, so my boys got to see me all dressed up. Your boys? Yeah, the lads, the fam. My friends from the hospital kitchen. There were, like, none of them all squashed into Big Jono's front room. Bobby looks at you. It was nice to hear some good things about us, too. They all think we seem like a good couple back home. You're a total catch. Always nice to know I'm making a good impression. Not that I want to take from Bobby's victory, which we all agree was truly deserved. But does anyone know having never why we're here? Apparently, the girls have an important decision to make, and that's why they're all lined up. I don't exactly know what it is yet, though. I think it's a surprise recoupling about the most dateable, a Love Island dance off. I think it's probably a recoupling. All the boys look at each other. Do you think it could be? You better hope it isn't Rocco. We all know who would end up single if it was. Babe, it's gotta be about the most dateable. I think we know who's the most dateable. It's Mr. Love Island, surely. Babe, I think you look super hot in that dress, but I'm not sure if it's the look every girl's going to go for. Being Mr. Love Island and being Mr. Most Dateable are not exactly the same thing. Oh, it's me. You grab your phone and begin to read the text out loud. Islanders, tonight the girls will decide which boys are the most and likely to leave the villa with a girlfriend. Girls, you may discuss your voting as a group, but you will send your answers individually via text. The boys who are voted the least likely to leave with a girlfriend will be vulnerable and is at risk of being dumped from the island. What? Are you serious? That makes it official. Sounds like one of the boys is getting dumped over this. But after I got ditched for another girl, that's only fair. She looks pointedly at Rocco. We've got to decide which boys are most likely to leave with a girlfriend. The ones who don't get as many votes might be dumped from the island. How do I feel about this? This is heartbreaking. That's why we came here. I'm loving it. Um, it's kind of heartbreaking when you think about it. Like, dang, we're such a good group. We're all getting close. Like, dang, we're such a good group. I don't want to see people leave just because they haven't found the right person yet. I know. This is horrible. How are we supposed to decide who stays and who might go home? I want to keep who I fancy and dump the boys who have screwed the girls over. Easy. Babe, that's not what the text said, and you know it. We're not just playing favorites here. Noah steps forward from the boys, and you shouldn't. If some of the boys are going to be in danger, you should do it as fairly. We've had our differences, but we're a good group of lads, and I don't want to see it come down to who made the most friends. You scan down the line of boys. They look nervous and exposed. Bobby might be at risk. I need to make sure he's safe. He's not my main concern. I don't want to lose anyone. He make sure he's safe. Like, Bobby's my man. Like, hello. You look over at Bobby and he shrugs. Nothing I can do, babes. It's up to you girls now. I think we need a little girl talk. Boys, would you give us a minute? Of course, babe. Noah leads the boys all the way from the lawn. Before we get started, let's just remind ourselves what we're doing. We need to discuss which boys are most likely to leave the villa with a girlfriend. I don't think there's anyone we could say for sure. It's still the first week. Hope arches an eyebrow at Marisol. I know which boy I think is likely to leave with a girlfriend. You and Noah are totally couple goals already, to be fair. I'd be surprised if he doesn't ask you to be his girlfriend when we're in here. Is Noah likely to leave the villa with a girlfriend? Everyone can see him. Hope are perfect. He is, but it might not be Hope. Ooh, messy. I don't think he's as real as he seems. Ooh, girl, we should be messy. He is, but it ain't that bitch. No, we just gonna leave him alone. You guys have been together since day one. You just gotta stay in the villa. Thanks, fiance. I think enough of us don't want to see Hope and Noah split up, and we don't need to discuss it anymore. We all get to choose whoever we want when it comes to voting, though. So who's next? I'm coupling up with Gary. You should talk about him. No question for me. He's not my type personality. I'm sure he'll find someone in here. Will he, though? Priya just said he's not her type. I'm coupling up with him, and you can all see that's not going well. And I don't know what's going on with him and Lottie. What do you mean? There's nothing going on with me and Gary. Why do you think there is? She shut that down quickly. Sure, hun, whatever you say. So that just leaves. They all look to you. Gary? He's the one for me. He's right for someone. I wouldn't miss him. I want to be messy in this game so bad, girl. Ain't nobody gonna miss him. No, he's right for someone. Even if the right girl hasn't walked in yet, she still might. I don't want him to lose his chance of love just yet. Sounds like Gary's safe to me. Who's next? What about Abraham? I definitely think he'll find a girlfriend in here. I'm starting to feel like we might go that way anyway. Priya thinks she might end up with Abraham, or it could be me. These options are so messy. You guys would be cute together. I don't rate him. I think they'd be cute. I could see you ending up as a couple. I want us to do those poses where he bench presses me. I bet he's strong enough for that. Don't get me wrong, I really like the guy, but he's such a musclehead some of the time. If your method of flirting is a cheesy line and then showing off your abs, are you really in it for the long haul? He can solve a Rubik's Cube too, babe. So can my cousin, but he also thinks we live inside the earth and the sky is painted different every morning by magical elves. A what? To be fair, he is 9 years old. You're a couple with Bobby. Do you see him getting serious with you or anyone? Me, duh. Yeah, me. I want him to be happy. I doubt it. Girl, me. Hello. Duh. Yeah, well, that sounds it for me. You're coupled up and you like him and he likes you. I think that's good enough. Which just leaves us with Rocco. Can I just say, Hope cuts her off. Maybe we should ask Lottie. She's the one who's actually coupled up with Rocco. I don't care anymore. I've moved on. I'm so not bothered. As if Lottie isn't bothered. She mentioned it the whole time. What should I say? None of us are bothered. He doesn't deserve to stay. Morocco and Marisol deserve a chance. Honestly, it's really only been the first week here. And, I mean, not that you were really feeling him in the first place, but, I mean, give him a chance. Like, thank you so much for saying that. She turns to face Lottie. I didn't want to hurt you. And I honestly don't think Rocco did either. He's just not very good at dealing with the way things work in here. A bit of an understatement there. I know I was a little silly to fall for his sweet talk when he was actually chatting to all the girls, but I've fallen for him, at least a little bit. I've been trying not to let on, partly because I didn't want to hurt you, and partly because I didn't want to get hurt either. I didn't want Rocco to know how much I was starting to like him until I was sure. So now I'm thinking he might even end up with me as his girlfriend. But if you guys don't agree, I might even get the chance to find out. It means a lot to me that you would say that, Jayonce. Lottie looks down at her feet like she doesn't know what to say. Wow, Lottie's speechless. That was a powerful speech, a bit too much. Total rubbish. It was a powerful speech. I mean, I bet all the girls are rethinking what they said after all. What should I say? You heard Marisol, give him a chance. Don't overdo it, Marisol. It's up to you guys to decide. You know, I mean, you heard her out. Give him a chance. Hell, she makes a good case, but I just don't know if he's more likely than the others. I guess this is why we're all voting separately. It's really good to hear what all of you think, and I'm glad it's going to come down to me on my own. So should we go and make our choices then? Aren't you forgetting someone or two people? Lucas and Henrik. All right. I forgot about them. You guys are still backing your new faves? There's no way Lucas isn't going to catch for some girl that comes in here. Like you mean? Hope looks away, but you can tell she's blushing. I might have a little crush, but I really like Noah too. If I wasn't with him, things might change. I know I've got my eye on. What do you think? The new boys. Lucas has to stay. I don't want to lose Kendrick. I want them both to stay. I don't care about either one of them. Um, mm, if anything, we like Lucas over Henrik, but I mean, they just got here, so I mean, they both can stay for now. Hope and Lonnie both turn to you. Good call. Seriously, think they're both doing better than Rocco in here than Rocco? Well, Lucas is. I say Henrik is. You can't all be right. I guess if I had to pick one, I'd pick Henrik. Me too, actually. What? Why? I just think he's got the most potential. He's strong and outgoing and so sweet. He'll definitely find someone. Lottie smiles to herself but says nothing. So I guess that is everyone then. I got a pretty good idea who's likely to leave with a girlfriend and who isn't. I've got a good idea who you're all likely to ignore. Shall we go and do this thing then? With heavy hearts, yes. I can't believe someone's going to get dumped over this. You all walk over to find a private place to sit. You sit down by yourself and listen to the lapping of water at the pool edge. All you hear, and then you hear the sound of phones beeping. I guess it's time. Time to vote for the boy you think most likely to leave with a girlfriend. Please hit reply. Most of the girls agree that Noah and Hope are a good couple, and it feels like between Noah and Hope and me and Bobby at the moment. But I can vote for whoever I want. Who should I vote for? Bobby, because, we want our man to stay. He'll be so pleased to hear that. You write your answer and hit send. That's the easy part down. Now it's time to vote for the guy who's least likely to leave with a girlfriend. The guy with the most votes will be vulnerable and will be at risk for being dumped to the island. Please respond. Now this is the hard part. All the boys have got something going for them. Who should be? Um... Um, I'm just gonna say Henrik, because, I don't really care for him. That's done now, at least. Please gather to the fire pit for the results. The boys line up again in front of you, and they all looked a lot more relaxed. What have you boys been up to? Raheem was telling us all about those comics he's into. In one of them, Johnny Hardman fights Grand Spellman, and the Glass Lionman and Violent Man have to save Quiverman. That's a lot of words. They're not all called something man. Quiver man isn't real. Whatever, man. I thought it sounded total sportswear. Abraham chuckles. See, Henrik liked it. Mate, Henrik also thinks orientating is more fun than football. All the best sports have maps. Are we going to have maps in adventure golf? What on earth are you all talking about? Did you not tell you about adventure golf yet, hon? It's all like the fun of golf and the excitement of reading maps. I'm going to miss this when we're not all together anymore. I really enjoyed getting to know you boys and your weird jokes. A phone beeps. Oh no, it's me. Don't keep us in suspense then. Priya grabs her phone and begins to read. Islanders, the boys who receive the most votes and that you think is most likely to leave with a girlfriend is Noah. Noah squeals and runs to you. Hope squeals and runs to Noah. I guess that makes sense, even if it wasn't what I wanted. You watch Noah pick Hope up and kiss her. That means Noah's safe. Good for them. More chances for me to crack on. Bad news for someone else. Good for them. They're definitely the couple to beat. And that's me. She walks back to the girls and begins to read from the phone. The boys who were voted least likely to leave the island with a girlfriend were Rocco, Lucas, and Henrik. You can hear the intake of breath after each name. As soon as Hope finishes, someone starts talking at once. OMG. Hope begins to beep again. Guys, there's more. The three boys who voted least likely to leave the island with a girlfriend will now face a public vote. The public will vote on the boy they want to have another chance at love. The remaining boys will be dumped from the island. Are you joking? Rocco might be dumped, but now he'll just have to wait and find out. Everyone is really shaken. There's so much to deal with. You look at the boys, and Noah and Hope are already holding hands. Rocco and Marisol have disappeared. Come on, lads, it's going to be fine. The rest of the boys have muttered between themselves. I feel like I only just got to know you, lads, but it's been an absolute pleasure. Mate, it's been an honor to be in the villa with you, and you don't need to talk like that. You don't know what you're going yet. I don't love my odds, to be honest. I know how much harder it is coming in later. We've both had to work to make impressions. Look at where he's going to be dumped. You're the new guy. I hope you get to stay. Say nothing. We'll just say we do hope you get to stay. Me too. He takes your hand and looks into your eyes. It's nice to know someone's on my side. I always thought you and I had a bit of a connection. If I do go, I'll be disappointed we didn't get a chance to get to know each other better. Guys, are we not going to talk about who voted for Henrik to be dumped? I voted Rocco, just so you know. What should I say? I voted for Henrik. The public will save him. I saw it coming. Shit, I'm gonna tell the truth. I voted for Henrik. Why would you do that? What was the point of discussing it as a group if you were going to do that? I feel like you've betrayed us. Marisol and Rick will come back to the... I love how she makes everything about me. She's like, why would you do that? You betrayed us. Clearly, I wasn't the only one who voted for him. And secondly, somebody else voted for Lucas. So, what the fuck are you getting on my case about me voting for Henrik? Bitch, if I voted for him, I voted for him. Marisol and Rocco came back to join the group. Marisol's makeup is smudged like she might have been crying. Who has betrayed who? I think that's my cue. Lottie fixed a yawn badly. I'm going to go to bed. That's probably best. It's been a long day for all of us, and we wouldn't want to say anything we might regret. There are a few nods of agreement. Everybody starts to head towards the bedroom. As you're walking away, you see Abraham out to himself on the lawn. It looks like he's practicing his swing with an air. It's been a rough night for all of us. Maybe I should go and spend some time with him. I could find a way to cheer him up. Oop, that's what we're not doing. Abraham, well, what are we going to do with you? And more importantly, what do I want to wake up in the morning? We look cute. Let's wake up in this one, even though I love this one. This is fine. I'm absolutely exhausted. Righty, guys. That is it for that episode. We have now finished day 7, and we are now moving on to day 8, where the Islanders prepare to lose somebody in this recoupling, and we get to see all the drama and extraness that happen. But other than that, I hope that you guys have enjoyed this video, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Better than your favorite bad bitch, turned the whole world into a savage. Middle finger in all of my pictures just to remind y'all I ain't having it. I'm the baddest bitch.